guys, welcome back to another video. So today I kind of just wanted to sit around and play with some new makeup that I bought. Ulta was having like this really big sale and I was having no self-control. So I just kind of want to dive right in. I don't think all of these products are 100% new, but they're new to me. So I just wanted to sit around and just play with some makeup. So just keep watching. So I think I'm actually going to start with my face first today. I bought the, what is this? I bought the Ofra Absolute Cover Foundation and it looks like this. This is in the shade 1 and I got the one with neutral undertones. I'm more of yellow toned, but since I was ordering offline, I thought going neutral would be the best way to go. And this shade is actually a lot darker than it looks on camera, so I'm hoping it matches. I self-tanned last night, so that way I can hopefully match it, but I guess we'll find out. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my skin. I'm just using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. I've used this before, this isn't new for me, but this is a really good primer. I feel like it kind of just plumps up your skin. So this foundation claims to have full coverage and it's made with silk peptides. I have no idea what that is. But you get 1 ounce, so I mean just standard foundation. It says smooth all over, go from part-time to full-time status in this long-lasting foundation that leaves skin flawless. Stay perfectly matte all day with this buildable medium to full coverage formula mixed with silk peptides and skin-loving antioxidants. Absolute Cover Foundation keeps your face protected from outside pollutants that age your skin. I don't know. So we're gonna go ahead and try this. It comes with a pump, so that's always nice. And then I'm just gonna take that on my sponge. So I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand. Oh, so the pump like twists shut. Like it twists, so you can't pump anything out. But when you untwist it, you can pump. That's cool. It's a really liquidy consistency, like she's just rolling down my hand there. Ooh, I hope this matches my skin. So the consistency of this is really, really thin. I'm not seeing that much coverage out of it. The finish of it is really nice. I wouldn't say it's fully matte because there is a little bit of glow to my skin still, but I mean, it's a really nice finish. It's just, I thought it was gonna be more coverage, but I'm gonna try and see if I can build it up. I like this foundation. I'm actually going to use this again because I put 2 hefty layers on and it's not even cakey at all. And it has like a really nice finish. I wouldn't say it's like full coverage. I wouldn't even really say it's a high medium coverage. I would just say it's just a natural coverage. I don't even know how to put it into words. If you've tried this foundation, you probably know what I'm talking about. Like I can still see my skin, I can still see my freckles and stuff underneath, but the overall finish of it is just natural and really nice looking. I'm a full coverage type of girl. I like my cake face, but I mean, I could get into this. This is nuts. For concealer, it's nothing new. I'm still using the e.l.f. Hydro Camo Concealer. I can't get away from this. It's honestly the best concealer I've tried, drugstore and high-end. It reminds me a lot of the Tarte Shape Tape. That's gonna be too light. It's okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and set that under eye concealer with my Fenty Pro Filt'r powder in the shade Butter. I'm not gonna set that foundation with powder quite yet. I wanna see how it sets down on its own. It already feels like it's drying. Like it feels a little tacky, but that's about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows really quick and then I will be right back. All right, I am back. Eyebrows are on. I zoomed you guys in a little bit because we're gonna start on the eyes. So we are going to try the Berries palette by Juvias Place. And it looks like that. It's pulling a lot more purple on camera than it is in person. Like this shade, this is like a fiery hot pink. So I'm gonna first go in with this deep shade right here. I've never used Juvias Place before, so I have no idea how these are gonna perform at all. I have no clue. But we're just gonna go ahead and pop that on the eye. And then I'm gonna take this pink shade up here and then I'm gonna use that to blend that color out. So far these colors are blending out super nice. They're just blending so seamlessly together. That looks really good. So I'm gonna take this shade right here and then I'm gonna put that in the outer corner just to deepen it up a bit. I ended up taking that deep color and bringing it all the way in because I think I'm going to end up doing a cut crease. But even just laying that color on all those other colors, I mean, it just kind of blended in really well. I mean, I still have to go back in and blend, but I mean, there was no problem. It wasn't sticking or clinging or anything. So I'm just going to go back in with the first shade that we used and go ahead and blend that deeper color out. colors are blending so good. I'm impressed. I like this palette. I wish the true vibrancy of these colors was picking up on camera. Like the pink shade in the palette is so pink. I just wish it was showing true to color. It's really disappointing that it's not. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut my crease really quick and I will be right back. Okay, so I think I wanna take this pink shade right here and then put that all in the cut crease. And then I think I wanna use this e.l.f. glitter to use in the corner. This shade has the tiniest hint of shimmer in it, but I'm honestly having a hard time working with this one. I don't know if it's because I'm using it on a wet base, but it's almost like, it's just patchy. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's just like, it's just patchy. And it's dark in some spots and then light in other spots. I mean, regardless, it's a really pretty shade, but I think I would want to try this one on a dry base. Which is weird, because most shimmers are really, like, a lot better on a wet base. I'm just merging these two shades together, but it's just not going as seamless as I thought it would. There's also a ton of fallout. I don't know, it just looks patchy. Is it just me? It looks really, really patchy. I don't know, that just does not look good to me. Like, the colors are really nice. That pink shade is super bright and really, really pretty, but for some reason it's just not setting with me right. I don't know. It's so patchy. It's the only word I have for it. So we're just gonna move on from that for right now because the more I look at it, the more irritated it makes me. So I'm just gonna go in with the e.l.f. glitter. This is Disco Queen. I don't know, I'm just trying to help this look out as much as I can. Like, I'm really impressed with the colors and everything. Those are gorgeous, but I don't know. I want to try this palette again on a completely dry eye, not try and cut the crease or anything, and then see how that works out. I'm just taking that glitter and just kind of flicking it all over. Mostly just focusing it right here and then just spreading it out so it doesn't look like it's just so focused in one spot. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye off camera and then we'll come back for lashes and then we'll finish up the rest of the face. This makeup is complete butt shit. So I thought lashes would fix it and no. So I'm sure the palette itself isn't bad. I just might be having one of those days where you think you want to do makeup and then when you sit down to actually do it, it's just not working out for you. The colors in this palette are really, really pretty. If you're into the burgundies and the pinks, then you'll definitely like this palette. I did this eye different than this eye. Instead of cutting the crease on this eye, I just left it all completely dry. I used the colors like normal. I didn't wet any of them. And I kind of still got the same outcome. I mean, it's not as patchy, but I feel like the shadows were dry feeling. I don't know. I had a lot of fallout and they just felt really, really dry. But I was sitting here working on it off camera and I just can't seem to get it the way I want it to look. I feel like the more I mess with it, the more I'm just ruining it. So we're just gonna move on from the eyes. I know they're not anything special, but that's just what happens sometimes. So you gotta learn from it and just move on. So I'm just gonna go ahead and bronze my skin. I'm using the Hoola Caramel Bronzer, nothing new. I'm just gonna sharpen up that line and then I'm just gonna draw some translucent powder right here and right here. I actually have a new blush this time. I bought this blush from Colourpop and it's called Thanks for the Memories. And I strictly bought it because of the Fall Out Boy song. But it's really pretty. It's like a, I don't even know what you would call this. It's like a corally pink color. I don't know. I've never tried Colourpop blushes before, but I heard they're really good. So we're just gonna, cute. It's really subtle, but it's not bad. So for highlighter, I actually bought another Colourpop product. It's their Super Shock Cheek, and this is in the shade Lunch Money. Again, I haven't used their Super Shock Cheeks either. I'm not even sure how to use this. I think I've seen people like pick at it with their brush, but then I've seen people, such a weird consistency. Oh, it's like it's wet, but like squishy. I don't know. I could seriously swirl my finger around this all freaking day. It's really nice though. I guess I'll just try putting it on with my finger first, and then we'll try a brush on the other side. That's not half bad. It definitely gives your skin that like wet look, but I'm gonna go ahead and try it with a brush and then we'll see how that works. Ooh. Seems to be more pigmented when you use your finger, which I think is how most people use these anyway. But yeah. It's definitely a weird product to work with if you've never worked with it before like me. I feel like I'm doing this so wrong. Like it just feels unnatural to me, but it's a really nice highlighter. It's nice. It's like a champagne color, but I would say it's more on the white side than it is the gold side. I didn't pick up any setting spray. Surprise, surprise. I always forget setting spray. So I'm just gonna mist my face with the Evian water. I feel like my face could use some hydration at this point. So for lips, I picked up these two products. Can we talk about it? So I guess they collabed with Milani and they have like this whole line out, but I only saw the lipsticks, the lipstick kits. I got these off Ulta and I think they were like $11 each, but you get a lip liner and a lipstick. And then the red one is called Push It, and then the mauvey one is called Shoop. Can we just take a moment to appreciate these, please? I almost don't even want to use them. I just kind of want to have them as like a collector's thing. But of course I'm going to use them. Hello. So I think I'm actually going to use Shoop because it seems like it would be more fitting than this bright ass red one. But I'm going to try this one in another video. So you have the lip liner and then you have the lipstick. It's like a brownie. Does anybody else love the smell of Milani lipsticks? They just smell so freaking good. So let's see. So this is a lip liner. Goes on pretty smooth actually. And then lipstick. Ooh, definitely a mauve color for sure. Oh, it smells so good. So the lip liner goes on super creamy and it's like a really small point so you can just really define your lips and get in there, which I actually really like that. This lip combination is amazing. Oh my god. So that is it for all of my new stuff that I have to try out. Definitely love the lip kit, 100%. Would definitely recommend that one. I can't wait to try the red one. I really want to see how this one looks. The foundation, I like the foundation. But the more it wears on my skin, I feel like it's breaking down super quickly. And that could be because I didn't set it right away. But when you first put it on, it's this really nice satin finish and it's stunning. But then after a while, it gets so matte. And I know that's what it claimed to do. It was to have a matte finish. But I feel like it's so matte that it's dry looking, which I'm not a fan of. But I will keep trying it and trying it with different primers and seeing how it wears, maybe applying it differently and seeing how that goes. The eyeshadow palette, love the colors. Did not have a good experience with it today, but I do want to try it again sometime soon because the colors are really pretty. And they're definitely colors that you'll see a lot in my collection. I love the burgundy colors. So I'm going to give it another try. Hopefully I can make this work. What else? The blush is cute. It's not anything, I thought it was going to be more vibrant than it is. I thought it was going to be more pigmented. But it's still a nice blush. It's a very natural looking color. And like I said, I really only bought it because of the name of it. But so the highlighter in Lunch Money, this is actually really pretty. I was impressed with this. It's definitely a weird formula if you've never felt these before. It's definitely weird, and it's weird to work with if you haven't used them before. But I feel like if I just stuck my finger into it. But I think the more I play with it and the more I try it out, I'll probably, find what works best. I could probably even put this on first and then put my other highlighter on top of it just to kind of give it a little base to stick to. But this is nice. I'll definitely use this again. I think that is everything. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, so that is all I have for you guys today. I know the look isn't anything crazy and you guys probably don't want to try and recreate this, but I just wanted to show that, everyone struggles with their makeup from time to time and it's not always going to be perfect. You just kind of have to roll with it and just keep it going. So let me know what you guys think down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you like what you see. So I will see you guys in the next one.